Yeah, man, I'm back at it, man. It's the official podcast, man. Like this really like some episode 2 shit, man. Uh, I didn't even upload the first one, man, but I'm gonna do that shit, man. But yeah, I just got on here to say, man, like I be seeing, I be hearing and seeing a lot of shit, man, about the city, man. Chicago, of course, you know. Man, Chicago done turned into a real super duper dangerous place, man. Like it's dangerous in this bitch. Uh, and like it when you don't see it and you don't hear it, man, and it haven't affected you or none of that. Uh, it's easy to like look past it, man. And a lot of us are so hardened and so just used to seeing it and hearing it, man. To you know, you just be relieved that it ain't you or none of yours, man. Uh, man, I was on these streets for a long time, man, for a long time. So, man, I done seen like 2 generations of this shit. Like it's just a never-ending cycle. Uh, but it get worse and worse, you know. So each generation like step it up a notch type shit. So we already see here like, and everywhere else, man. Like this ain't no uh uh like I'm trying to like make this shit seem like it's some cool shit. Nah, but that shit like some goofball shit, man. Like everybody shouldn't be involved and everybody shouldn't be at risk. Like if it's some war shit, man, because that's just not how that war shit used to go. But like now, everybody is. If you on a block, if you live on a block, like you could be a working motherfucker and all of that. If you on a block though, if you stay on a block where the younger guys is on the block and they beefing with some more motherfuckers, like all of y'all is in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all of y'all into it with these motherfuckers. Uh, so yeah, that makes it dangerous, man. But you know, especially like a lot of guys like my age, man. Like we come from this shit, so like we know how to kind of maneuver and damn for sure know how to stay out the way. But like even that's getting harder and harder, man. It's not too many places like you can go and like hang out in Chicago, man. Downtown used to be the shit, man. Like we used to be able to go down there and like, you know, let your hair down per se. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's a thing of the past now, man. They doing it down there, you know. They doing it down there. Yeah, we had a hell of a weekend here though, like on some killing shit. Like the last 7 days, 18 people died, man. That's in a 7 day span. You had 200 robberies. I'm looking at these stats. You had 200 robberies. You had 42 sexual assaults. This is 7 days, man. This in 7 days. 124 aggravated batteries. 72 motherfuckers assaulted on the public transportation system here. You had 83 shooting victims. But this is in 7 days, though. Shooting incidents, period. Like just motherfuckers shooting. 70. 39 jackings. But man, I'm not even keep going with them stats, man. Y'all get the picture on this shit, man. Like, damn, be careful, like in these cars and all of that. We all know here, like not to be. We all know here, like not to be sitting in cars no more. Like, motherfucker, you got us once. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Nah, hell no, no. Now, if you pick it up a motherfucker, you better call their ass and tell them, look, man, man, I'm around the corner. I don't give a fuck if you 10 blocks away, man. I'm around the corner, man. Like, be looking out. Be ready to bring your ass out. And I swear, man, I ain't know no scary shit. But I've been out here all my fucking life, man. I'm just telling a lot of y'all, man, that have it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, do I be leery sometimes, man? Hell yeah, man. I'm human to the motherfucker. And I've been out the game for I don't know how fucking long. Like, these a whole new crop of motherfuckers you can't even holler at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't holler at these shorties, man. People be trying to be, man, we need to help these shorties. Like, how could you help them when they won't even listen to you? Yeah, man. They won't even listen to you. You know, you can bring a horse to the water type shit, man. Y'all know that saying, man. Y'all know that saying. But yeah, man, this is a hell of a place to be. But it's not everywhere though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see the shit on YouTube and all of that shit, man, and you know, everybody be talking about like old block and all of that shit, man, you know. Man, the whole Chicago is not like that though. You know what I'm saying? The whole Chicago is not like that movie The Warriors and shit. Like, I know a lot of y'all too young to know about that shit, but yeah, look that shit up. Yeah, it may be a little corny now. I tried to while I couldn't. I'm like, this shit corny to the motherfucker now. But back then, you know. But yeah, man, like the whole Chicago is not like that, man. It just be like, it used to be like certain little pockets, but not in pockets. It's like becoming like duffel bags now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't even pockets no more. It's just like spread. But yeah, it's just a generation. It's just a product of the last generation, man. And then like the generation before that was a product of our generation. We was a product of, you know, the big homies in them generation, man, and just so on and so on, man. But yeah, man, like it's man, I don't want to leave Chicago, man. I love this shit, man. I say it every day. Like, anybody that know me or anybody that talk to me like on a regular, man, I always say like, man, ain't no place like this shit, man. Ain't no place like this shit. Dude, if you ain't no car driving motherfucker, if you not a car driving person, man, like the CTA take your ass anywhere, man. You figure out be in California, straight down hosted, you know what I'm saying? Any type of food, man, you could ever want, man. People always be talking about Louisiana and this place, New York and all of that, man. Them people don't have nothing on this shit, man. Like, cause it's restaurants everywhere and a lot of this shit be different shit. So you can get what you want here. Man, the women here and all of that shit. And like, man, you just got cool people here, man. Like, this is a decent city, man. It's like just crime infested. Almost, I thought about this earlier, man. And I actually expressed this shit, man, earlier. I'm like, they damn near should have just let motherfuckers just serve on the block. And I ain't talking about like they did on The Wire, none of that shit. No. Just they put so much into that, man. To guys went away from the selling drugs and they went to some other shit that was riskier and more dangerous. And I ain't just talking about the one thing. I'm talking about like multiple shit, man, that they ventured off into when that block wasn't really available. Now, however they left, man. Like, I'm not trying to say like, man, that's, you know, cause you got people live on these blocks, man. Like we destroyed people blocks back then, so I know how that shit feel, man. Like, I've done it, I stay on a decent block. I don't want the shit destroyed, like on some hypocrite type shit. But yeah, man, I've been out the game for a long time, and I done seen this shit change, man. Like, but you got some, like all of the young guys here, man. It's not like that, man. And I'm not talking about people who out there in it, because if you out there in it, man, you just out there in it. There's a lot of shit come with that being out there in it shit. Ain't nobody scared to die till they dying. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody scared to die till they actually dying. Now, a lot of people can't speak on that, man, but I can, man. I can. But what can we do, man? Like, what can we do? What can we do? Put that shit in the comments, man. Like, man, people got suggestions on how, especially us men, man. Especially us men. You know, I often tell stories about my days, man, in the street, man. But I also tell, like, you know, the ending to them stories, man. Them endings to them stories. That shit don't be them endings. Them endings turn out to be shitty sometimes, man. Most of the time. Most of the time, man. Pretty much the majority of the time, man. Some niggas get out, man. Some niggas get out. Some niggas get took out this shit. Then it's like more talent and all of that shit now, man. And like, it's easier for them people to like pinpoint guys now. Like, the shit is like cool now, man. It's cool. Like, social media is cool. I see a cat, man. I ain't even mention Cat Daddy name, man, but like he just seemed to love like that promoting, that snitching shit. Now, if you know, you do what you do, I'm not even like on that part. But see, what people don't realize, man, a lot of people do be wanting to turn guys in, man. But it's a risk to that shit. It's a risk to that shit, man. Like, man, the police don't always protect you, man. Like, most of the time they don't. You left out there, man. And I don't want to scare y'all people, man. If y'all gonna do it, man, like, I'm not doing nothing. You can't be mad at me if you're not doing nothing to get snitched on. Cause like me, like, I was in, I got out. So I'm not doing nothing to be snitched on, man. But so if somebody gonna do it, bad. Like, it's a lot of risk coming with that shit, man. Police ain't finna protect none of us, man. So we almost, most of us, not all, man, but most of us resort to some, just don't do it on my porch type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be at my yard with the shit type. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, but it's silly, man. It's like really silly now. You know, it's like really man, guys don't give a shit about nothing, man. Like, these little guys don't give a shit about shit, man. Like, I seen a video. I don't think it was here though. That's why I say, like, this shit is happening everywhere. It just ain't Chicago. We just live here, so we feel it. And we not in them other cities, but the shit going anywhere, man. I think the shit like in New York or some shit. Kid woke up, man, to a lady. I think they said the lady was 90 or some shit, man. That they knocked the lady out. I'm like, where's the you know, what's the justification for that? Like, what do you get out of that? Like, what do you, when you make it home, like, what do you say to yourself? Man? Like, I knocked that whole picture out. You're a young guy. This lady is fragile. You made it into some cool shit, man. That's what I say, man. It's a different world, man. Like that show. You know what I'm saying? It's a different world out here, man. And we all got to be careful, man. We all got to be careful. If you don't, y'all are here. I said this in the last video, man. If you don't know this shit, if you don't know where to go in Chicago and where not to go, man, find out. Find out, man. Man, I swear I ain't trying to make this into like no creepy ass place, man, where it's just like doom and gloom, man. And like most of the time, like honestly, man, I'm a go to work, come home guy, man. So I don't really be, you know, I don't really be, yeah, I don't see none of that shit out there, man. That's why I say earlier, like we could get immune to the shit because of, you know, out of sight, out of mind shit. But we constantly reminded now because if you listen to the radio, you hear it. Turn on TV, you hear it. I mainly watch political news, man, and that's just even more depressing a lot of times, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna stick a pin in this shit though, man. And once again, man, if you tuned into this shit and you like literally listen, man, good looking out, man. But I got a lot of real other shit, man, that I'm gonna tell y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all step by step, man. And this just my life type shit, man. I'm not gonna never say nobody names and none of that shit, man. But yeah, man. Like I'm gonna take y'all step by step on the journey, man. So y'all can just see like how shit really be going. So yeah, if you tuned in and you listen to this whole thing, man, much love, man. If you glanced at it, man, man, just try me out, man. Like this real shit, boy. This ain't none of them goofy podcasts, man, where people finna be acting a fool for clout and all of that. I don't need none of that shit. Man, I'm gonna get paid Friday regardless, man, and I'm gonna do my own shit. So, yeah, I don't need none of that shit, man. I got very few friends, man, and I'm cool. You know, I'm cool with just that. You know, you keep your circle small, man. I shouldn't be beefing with nobody at this point. Like, I'm almost 50, man. I shouldn't be beefing with nobody at this point, and I'm glad that I ain't. You know, you always got them people you really don't dig, man, but them becoming more few, like them like super few now, you know what I mean? And it ain't no, it'll get to the point where it's some fire happening type shit. Ain't none of that. So that's the good thing about, you know, when you exit the street, man, just the little shit, like, man, when I say little shit, man, I don't even want to be little with, but just like not having to watch your back and all of that shit, man. Even if you're making money out there, like, man, that shit be like up and down, man. And then like that shit causes your life to be in danger because haters, you know, that stick up man and all of that shit. But them levels, like most niggas now ain't getting to them levels. Nah, just like we didn't get to the level of motherfuckers who we watched. Few of us got to that level, you know what I'm saying? So it just go down and down. But I'm gonna stick a pin in it, man, and I'm glad y'all tuned in, man. Y'all wanna hear some more real shit, like and subscribe, man. This is the official podcast, boy. We back. Peace.